Welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, we're going to do a little tour. I'm just doing a little cleaning up. I wanted to see, I still need to clean all of this up. Oh, dang it. I don't want to leave this on the ground. I wanted to see kind of how much I need to, take out. So I went ahead and put, excuse you, why is that there? Thank you. Probably an Enderman. Went ahead and put the floor down so that I didn't have to worry about these pillars necessarily as much. So this now goes all the way around where the outer wall of the Babylon hanging gardens is going to be. Sorry, you started talking and yeah, brain kind of went, uh, hmm. Oh, that takes care of the darkness a little bit. I had to open this up because I do not have, oh, I did clean it up really well. I thought I had more debris there. I wanted to clean that up a little bit so that I could just get an idea and then I can start really building this out. And I did decide, I think I said this previously, where do I have it on me? I do not. Where? I don't know where my bed is. So I guess I gotta go this way. Um, yeah, so I know how much of the inner I need to take down, and then I can start sort of building the walls up and the area around the world, taking the area around the walls down. So again, I can kind of see, I can feel progress, right? Like when I'm taking down so much. Oh, hi. I miss. It's really hard to just, make it so that I can feel like I'm actually progressing. Oh, hi. I can't run because I have no food in me. But just having like little pieces, like having that floor down so I know where things are, that's really, really helpful. And the other thing I did kind of accidentally, yeah, I should take that bed. I'm not, oh, hi, sir. Thank you. The other thing that I did by accident actually, as I was making the floor, hi, keep running. Run, 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 run. Yep, it's fine. I have plenty of, I have plenty, and you can kind of see it. Ooh, let me go back up. Because I could kind of see it in the distance, which actually made me pretty happy because I wasn't even attempting it. But what I wanted to show you is you can kind of see it from here. See how I've just played a tiny bit with how the brick is, and you can kind of see it in the distance. I think I'm going to do that not only with this brick, right? Because it's just a little color variance, right? Just to add a splash of color, but I'll also probably do it with the actual stairs too. But hey, look, there's my bed. I found ya. But the main goal is get it down first, and then I can, like these walls, get it up first, and then I can always go back and making their variation so it just looks not so monochrome, right? The interesting thing is I have almost no deep slate yet left anymore, no cobbled deep slate at least. So at some point I'm gonna have to go and yeah, mine up some cobblestone, which should be interesting. Let's take a look. Before we do the tour, I just want to see where the state of my farms, so I know Yeah, we could kind of do something there. And you guys look pretty good. Hey, almost a full stack without doing much in the terms of just hanging out here. That's about halfway. And then we've got so many potatoes that I probably have. Yep, I need to restock with coal. So what we'll do now is I will start the sort of, here's what it looked like. So we'll start that and we'll go from there. Which, oh my goodness, like just the fact of that there's even so much happening across the way, right? Like, uh, I know I need to work on those houses and I need to work on the houses that are up front, but like it's starting to take shape, right? Like it's starting to actually look like something. And holy, holy moly, right? Like as much as like I've blown up the sand and stuff, and I every now and then when the gunpowder gets to a certain point, I end up blowing some more of the taller areas up so that I can bring that down. But I think like it's just starting to make a lot of progress. I'm starting to see a lot of difference. Now, we still have a long road ahead. Well, yeah, there's still quite a bit to do. There's still leveling out that has to be done. Obviously, now that I know where the base, of the hanging gardens is going to be, I kind of know how much more I really need to level things. Probably the next thing as far as the hanging gardens go is I'm going to take down the um, what's going to be the grand walkway, because I what I need to do before I like level all of that is I need to put up the wall so I know how tall the wall is going to be, and so then I can like slope the rest of that area down and really make a concerted effort to make it look the way it needs to look, right? Because the other thing about all of this is that I don't like, I know kind of what I'm going to put on the front. Like, I know that there's going to be temples and there's going to be other houses and whatnot, but I don't quite have like the vision right now to understand um like do I need the um ground level to be the same level as the actual hanging gardens, right? Do or do I want it to be sloped, which means that the entrance, the grand walkway, is going to be much lower than the hanging gardens base, right? And so I think that that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to take the what originally was the um, backside of the sort of desert area, and I'm going to have to build that up a little first, so I can then start building the um, uh, grand entrance, so then I can see the rest of it. Like I have an image in my mind, I just don't know how to translate it to where it needs to be. So, so yeah, I mean, we're making progress. This is a lot more progress than it was before, and yeah, we're gonna get there. Um, Definitely, I've got I've got some work still to do, but I'm excited to continue on with it. And I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this water here. I might keep it. I know that we had many episodes ago, we had cordoned this off, and that's a deep darkness that we can still play with if we so choose, right? But there's part of me that kind of wants to connect that with this, right? With this river over here. I just think that it'll be a really big pain in the rear because there's all of these massive holes in the ground, right? But I think that there's definitely a story to be told, right? That this river comes in here to feed the water of the Hanging Gardens, and that river on that other side comes in to feed the water of the Hanging Gardens, right? So that it can be lush and beautiful and whatnot. I just moving water is not fun. And probably the easiest to do is not to bring it this way, but to bring it here so that it comes across here, which means, yeah, gotta figure out a plan for this area here. But I think what we're going to do for the rest of this episode, no, you're not going to watch me dig. That's not what we're going to do. But what we need to do is, now that we know where the edges are, right? Originally, oh, come on. Oh, here, let me eat something. Come. Originally, we had put the other stairs, right? Yeah, that pop of gray on that black is very, very nice. We had put those other stairs up to kind of, so we could see, where these stairs would be versus the Hanging Garden stairs. I think we're going to take a hot minute to bring these back up to the new height that we want them, right? So I'm going to have to bring them out a little bit because this is not going to be high enough. We need this to go up at least 5 more blocks, which means we're probably going to have to, is 5 more blocks. I don't think I have 5 more blocks this way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, very, very close. So I might have to, oy vey, I might have to scooch that over, which means this might have to scooch over. Oy, can I scooch that over now? Come on, let me sleep. I don't know if I can. Oh, let's not forget the bed. All right, where is this? It's like I can move the top. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about this entrance. So if that moves over, that's really moving over 10, right? 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, just say about right there. Give ourselves some breathing room. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not terrible. I could even probably go over there and be fine. Yeah, that's a big area, but I think that's okay. So let's just go ahead and commit that this is wow, that's gonna move over so much. All right, so let me dang. All right, let me move this over again, because apparently I just like moving that stairway. And then we'll move this and bring that up to the height, the 15 block height, and we'll see if we like that better. And we'll be back. So, in order to do what I am trying to do properly, in building the stairwells, I need a lot of blue. I just exhausted all of my all of my bone meal that I've had to get 25 corn flours. It's like 2.5 stacks to get 24, sorry, because I just picked one up over there. Now I need to find, I need to find another place to get blue flowers so that I can get plenty of blue dye so I can build the stairwell. I don't know that I'm going to find a lot of blue dye. This is going to be problematic because I can't use lapis because I need the lapis for lapis thing. So, okay. Well, be right back. Sometimes I really dislike this game in like a vindictive way. So I am trying to find lapis because we're going to need it for the wall build. And so I'm digging in lapis numbers. And yeah, all of a sudden I hear, mind you, this was down here, so I have made a mess down here. But I'm just digging, I'm minding my own business, and I'm hearing slime moving about in a slime chunk. And sure enough, all that trouble, all that heartache. Knock that off for right now. And there's slime here. Or at least there was slime here. Can I do this without killing myself? Maybe. Altogether possible. I want the light, I just don't necessarily want, I want to see. And obviously I've been here, right? There's, torches and everything. I don't know why I would have left all this iron, but you know, we do things when we are just mucking about and in the mining area. The other thing I needed to get was more gravel because I'm going to need to make quite a bit of concrete. Oh, hi, that does. Oh, no, I want you to stop that. I don't care if you go towards the water, but I would prefer not to burn. And if this is indeed, in fact, a place where slimes are going to spawn, I would prefer to have, you know, area where slimes spawn, preferably. Block that off. Hello? Are we gonna have any other slime spawn? So I don't have to like go all the way to the double spine slime spawn. And I've definitely been here because there's the mine shaft. Really. You didn't spawn any slimes previously. Why we do this now? I know why we do this now because, you know, you are like, hey, you don't need slime chunks anymore. So let's just do all the things. Yeah, let's just get all the things done. Oh hey, I need you. But yeah, so I am, because we had to have picked blue because apparently that's, you know, just how we do it. Not have water. Please. Please. Please, please. Oh yeah, I think that did it. Yep. That'll do, pig. That will do. All right. But I thought, you know, I might as well have you guys in on the lovely joke that Minecraft decided I needed to have, which was, yeah, please give me a slime chunk now when I don't need it. It's really close to home, like right next door to home. Because, that's wonderful. Anyway, oh, what do I do here? What is this? Must have been early on in my game. Why would I don't know why I would use stairs for no apparent reason. Awesome. Grab these while I'm here. There's something floating in the water. It's lovely. That's what we want. Oh, it's just blocks. These blocks. All right. Yeah, so just trying to find bunches and bunches of lapis for making the wall because was not prepared how yeah, building up the wall would then make the resources I had to build up said wall problematic. So yeah, I will be right back. And we'll get all of that started. Just making sure that everything's still lit up as I made a mess. You should always clean up because future you will not appreciate a mess later. Yeah, future you will shame you for it in a big way. All right, be back again. So this is the height. So in my test world, I originally this was 10. My test world, I went to 15. And then when I got at 15 and I looked about, I thought we have some space in the test world to go to 17, so we might as well go to 17. So ironically, all of that height that we're building down, we're going to build right back up. It's funny. And then it'll go 17 down here, which will end somewhere, I think, over here. Now, I don't know if I have enough blocks to fill all of this in the way that I want to, but we're going to start and see how far we get because we're going to need lots of blue. And with that, let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, so as you can tell, we're definitely going blue and we're putting to use that pale oak brand new to use. And I like the way that it pops, right? I might, no, I'm probably gonna leave it. It does pop a little too much. We'll see. I'll let it think for a bit. But you can see that there's this lovely blue mosaic. Um, and some of it's probably wear and tear on the blue color and the blue bricks. And so we're using a lot of wool and lapis and two types of concrete, right? And I ran out of the solid concrete. Yeah, I have a couple of powder left, but not enough. Obviously, I don't have enough to fill the rest. But this gives you an idea. And if we kind of didn't fill enough of the top, but you can kind of get an idea of how that as a blue wall all around is just going to pop against all of these more drab buildings, right? Like the hanging gardens in theory would have projected opulence, right? So yeah, that blue background and then the entire wall's going to be this same mosaic. Now, having said that, their walls weren't just blue, right? They weren't just blue bricks. They had different gods and different animals that are associated with gods. They had all of those things on the mosaic itself. And so I now have to figure out how to do that. And I'm gonna try. We're gonna over the next episode or two. We're gonna try. We're gonna try a couple of things, right? We're gonna try um, building it out, which I have already kind of tried that, and it really didn't work so well. So I'm not crazy about that idea. The other thing we can do, the other thing we can do is maps. If we make a whole bunch of maps, we can build out the maps and then hide the frames, and then that can be plastered onto the wall itself, right? But the issue with maps is I don't know that it's going to turn out so well, right? Um, and so the other thing I'm thinking about is just using banners. I haven't seen too many people do intricate banner work, so I'm kind of curious to see how big of a pain in the rear that's going to be, right? And originally I was thinking of making the wall just all one color and then putting the brick banner pattern all over it to give that little small blue brick feeling. Um, but I decided one, I haven't found the pattern to do that. Um, but the other thing is that the bricks were too small looking on the banner, and so uh, I opted against it. But yeah, so this is our outside of our color. This is the outside of our color palette, and yeah, and I think with that, we're going to call it here. Um, I have a lot of grinding that I need to do now to get lots of blue. Oh dear Lord, we're going to need lots of blue. It's not not even going to be funny how much blue we're going to need, um, and how much lapis we're going to need. And oy vey, it's going to be a lot. But I'm really liking the way this looks. I'm already pleased with the image that I have in my head of this lovely blue pattern peeking above the drabness of the houses, right? Um, and then having that lush greenery that we're going to add to it. It's going to be very vibrant, which just sounds really lovely. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.